Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame, though it might be nice to own a gem.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Catmanjoe and welcome back to another brand new video, of course guys, on YouTube, and another brand new video, of course, on Woodbury, guys. Today we're on episode 28, I believe, of our wonderful and amazing little Let's Play series. And today, guys, we're going to be working on a house renovation. Now, I know this is kind of strange because, like, normally the only house renovations I've actually recorded have really just been of me doing my own house. It hasn't really been much of me working on somebody else's. And for those of you who don't actually know, in Woodbury, I've actually pretty much, and I'm not even going to lie here, genuinely, guys, being honest, I've actually, I guess, contributed to, or even pretty much built everybody's house in the entire town. And I know it sounds a little bit eccentric and all, but obviously because Woodbury is, in the sense, in my image because of the series and stuff, I do like to put a lot of my input on design and stuff into the builds. For instance, you know, R-Rated Adam's house, Wolfax's house, Dylan's house, we got Tia's house. I helped with Kiwi's house, he designed that though. Connor's house I remade, but he designed. Axel's house he made. Jack's house he made, but I kind of helped contribute with the design. Charlie's house I'm still building for him. King Beazel's house I built for him. Michaela's, and of course mine. And Monkey's, of course, I kind of helped rebuild and upgrade. But then again, he kind of thought of the idea of, you know, staying underground, guys. So, but the one main person I haven't exactly really helped, guys, renovate or upgrade their house is someone who's actually a part of the series. And he's kind of like a secret man in the series, because the guy is a really big and important person to me, and obviously the team as well, because he was there and he has been there in the future, or sorry, the past series that we've done on the channel, Firestone Kingdom, Firestone Empire. He was there the entire way, but no one really noticed him in this series. And the reason why is because he actually kind of stopped playing Minecraft, and sadly he just doesn't really come on as often. Now I'm hoping that this project will kind of remotivate him to kind of, I guess, get his ass back on this game, because guys, this is going to be a big project for me and something that I normally would never do, because this isn't my design, and he hasn't exactly specifically asked me to do this, but I hope he doesn't mind, because I want to show my appreciation to him for being such a great friend, but also to try and get him more motivated to come and join the team again. Because if he doesn't, well, sadly guys, what happens is every 10 episodes we do what's called a refresh, and we end up kicking out old team members that don't ever really play or join the world anymore because they're too busy or they just don't enjoy the game as much, and we get new people in and, you know, get some new, I guess like kind of fresh ideas in, guys. So I don't want that to happen to him, and I really mean that, guys. But what I'm gonna have to do is today I'm gonna be helping redesign, rebuild, and remodel Mr. Promo's little kind of house. Now I guess when I say little, that's quite an understatement, because Mr. Promo's house, as you can see from here, is by far still, I would say, the biggest in Woodbury, with kind of, again it kind of has a little bit of complications, I guess, compared to, like, you know, Michaela's house is probably the widest when it comes to width. You know, Wesley's house is the tallest, but originally the main OG kind of house that was ever built in Woodbury was Mr. Promo's. Again, a lot of people have probably seen it all throughout the series, but Mr. Promo really did build this with the intent of living in it. Obviously, guys, sadly, just never managed to finish it. I did help him build it, but I didn't design it at any cost. This was all Mr. Promo's design, and that's what I really like about it. Brian has a really specific and unique kind of taste on Minecraft. He doesn't like to build with tutorials. You know, I do kind of thing, but that's just me. And I like everything to be perfect, with, you know, complete and utter perfection, I guess. Mr. Promo isn't exactly like that. He does like it to be perfect, but he does like to do it his own way, and that's what I really love about this house. So what I want to do, guys, is today, get on with the video there. Sorry about that mouthful. Today, guys, I plan on rebuilding Mr. Promo's entire house. Yeah, the one right behind me that you see right now. Completing it, fully renovating it, and moving it as well. And then removing the old version to use those parts for the new version. Now, where I'm going to be putting this house is actually very specific as well. Originally, I was thinking about putting it just down from Wesley Tussie's house right here, where I'm flying over right now, because this would pretty much mean that the two biggest houses in the game would be right side by side on top of the highest point in the map. Although the only problem was with width-wise, Mr. Promo's house is the widest and biggest when it comes to width as well, and somewhat. His house is like 31 by 31 blocks, so it is a very wide house. Here, sadly though, it wouldn't really work too well, and if it did, he'd have a very sharp cliff face on, you know, back and sides, which I really don't think Brian would like if I know him at all. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't like that really at all either. So what I thought about doing, guys, is kind of destroying Wolfax's house and the entire hull down here and putting his house here. And before anybody says anything as well, by the way, I'm not just destroying Wolfax's house without any permission. Wolf, or Tom, he's kind of been saying for a little while he's kind of sick and tired of living in Woodbury, or he's sick and tired of the house that he has in Woodbury. That was kind of due to me, though. I built that with kind of speed. I wasn't really trying to build the, you know, the best looking house. I was just trying to build a, you know, a decent house. But yeah, you know, Thomas has kind of had enough of the town, it seems like, and I think really right now what he's probably planning on doing is maybe rebuilding his entire house, or making a whole new house of his design, and at either a new location of the map or a new location in Woodbury. So I don't know, hopefully he has fun doing that. But really, the only thing is, guys, I'm going to be having to destroy all this, plus flatten out this entire house for Brian's house. But also, I'm going to be leaving Thomas or Tom with all his stuff down below. That's actually Wolfax's basement down there where all the big farms and stuff are. So I'm not going to be destroying, you know, everything. I'm going to be leaving that for him because that's pretty much where all his actual stuff is anyway. He really just doesn't use this house anyway, so I'm sure he will not mind. But you guys, so anyway guys, let's get right into the video. I'm going to actually right now, completely off camera, burn down this house, flatten off this mountain, and as soon as I've done that, guys, I'll be back, and it'll be time for us to start actually constructing and building Mr. Promo's new and upgraded big house. Alright guys, so after about an hour and a half, and I'm not even kidding right now, about an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes, we finally now have the frame of the build done and the entire mountain took away. Now the longest part about it would probably, in my opinion, just be the mountain. The frame though was a bit of a pain because the way that Brian done it, it was quite, I guess, unique, where it wasn't as simple as you would have thought. For me at least it wasn't, even though I did help him build it. I only really helped with the roof. He done the entire frame himself. But yeah, let me just give you guys a quick update and show you guys how this thing's looking. So there's the original, of course, over there. As you can see, by the way, my Elytra's really close to breaking, so I'm going to have to be very careful when flying. No, that'll work. Oh god, oh, there we go. But as you guys can see over here, this is the entire place. This is how it's actually going to look. Of course, again, this is only the frame. And if anybody's wondering as well, real quick, what is he doing? What is it going to say? It's like the wrong way around this. EIP. I've got no clue. I've got literally no clue what Rookie's doing. Big shout out to him and Adam's just joined, but big shout out to Rookie for helping out, by the way, and Connor or Greg, done a pretty good job. But you guys, so if anybody's wondering real quick, like why this one's a little bit further back from the path than, you know, what Wolfax's old house was, the reason being, guys, is because now that we don't have the mountain to give us any limitations, we can move things a little bit further back, which is, you know, a lot better. It, you know, leaves a lot more room to be put up in front, like for more trees up front and to add just more different kind of scenery kind of designs. Now when you actually come in the back entrance of Woodbury, which is this side, you can actually see we actually now have an actual proper entrance because this mountain has been not completely took away, of course, but mostly I would say taken away. Around the back of Brian's, we're going to obviously in the future, of course, I think Brian probably end up doing it if he does come on and help with it. We're going to, you know, fill in all this area of dirt all the way around here, and then probably add some more big spruce trees like these, but, you know, I guess big versions all the way around. And also Dylan's house here to the right. His house I'm going to be degrading or downgrading, I guess, because Dylan's, you know, not exactly a big fan of the stilt kind of design, which at first on paper it does seem like a brilliant design and idea for his house, but, you know, after the whole result of it, guys, I'm still kind of against it right now, because when it really does come down to it, Dylan's got two houses that he really barely ever, you know, uses, plus this takes up so much more space than what's necessary. So what I think we're going to do in the future is probably, you know, making that hole go a little bit, you know, further or closer in. Maybe even adding, you know, taking us all down, building Dylan a whole new house. This is where Dylan's old house used to be, actually, right here. Quite crazy, in fact, to think. But yeah, bringing Dylan's house all the way down here, though. But yeah, so the next part of Brian's house, getting off Dylan's house, and the next part of Brian's house that we're going to be doing is adding the windows, or we might even do that last, actually, because it's not really a key detail kind of thing right now. But the next kind of main thing even that we're going to be doing is ripping up all the floor, replacing it with the wood from Brian's actual house, because we don't have any of the spare extra wood that we can reuse, so we might as well just go and take that from there now. And then once we've done that, we're going to be adding in the actual roof, guys, and the roof itself is a pretty, I guess, difficult part to do. As you guys can see, the roof isn't, you know, at any way, shape or form small. This is what really makes Brian's house one of the biggest, if not the biggest, because his roof's very large. And as you guys can see here, it just keeps going up and up and up. And even the inside, Brian insisted on adding these extra low designs with the stairs here, which are a massive pain to get to if you don't know, because of course you have to go upside down. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get a bunch of spruce wood for that. I do have a lot right now, but I've already used a lot just building the frame of it. As you can see inside this one, Brian's got a really nice cozy looking design. Me personally, I'm gonna be redesigning it a little bit, you know, making windows here rather than having this, you know, whole area kind of blank. And of course adding in some different stuff like a kitchen and living room and just, you know, little essentials like that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to continue cracking on with the build. We got a lot more to do, so I don't even know if I'll be able to finish this all tonight. It's almost 2 AM again. Jesus, man, I'm always up till 2. And yeah, guys, I know I'm going to see how far we can get with it by tonight. But yeah, even if it takes till tomorrow, we're going to get this thing done and make it look fantastic and hopefully give Brian a nice little surprise. Alright guys, so real quick, I just want to show you guys how the build is coming along so far. Now in the last clip, I do believe that I did show you all that, you know, I done the entire frame of the house. I hadn't put in the floor or anything, or even really attempted to start the roof. Now, as, you know, since then kind of thing, I have spent some more time working on it. This next stage was a little bit of this next stage was a little bit of a pain in the ass, but as you guys can see right here, it looks fantastic in my opinion. I'm really starting to get the frame of Mr. Promo's house down to a T now, and the roof itself is very, I guess, reoccurring. It just is the same pattern, 3 blocks of spruce, and then it just goes 1 stair, then 1 backward stair, then 3 blocks of spruce, 1 stair, 1 backward stair, all the way up to the very top, and the frame's the exact same as well, so really I just need to follow along with the frame. But yeah, as you guys can see right now, the place is really starting to take shape. Of course, I know right now it probably looks like just a hollow shell, and for some as well, probably looks a little bit strange because I know it's different for anything that we have in Woodbury. Of course, we've got Wesley's little house up here, but his house is the biggest in Woodbury. But when you look at Mr. Promo's now, you can really see the size of Mr. Promo's house compared to over there. It is a pretty large house. But honestly, guys, I'm just kind of right now trying to work on finishing up the roof. Off camera in a minute, I'm going to finish off the entire roof, and not in a minute, it will take me about probably 30-40 minutes. I'm going to finish up the entire roof. I'm also going to do the whole front, back, and side of the house, and then 3 different windows, and trying to build like a perfect kind of doorway and kind of frame that kind of works for, I guess, everybody. I don't want to, again, as I said already, I don't want to affect this design too much. This is Mr. Promo's own unique design. I don't want to mess with it too much, but because it's me doing it, of course, I am going to add my own little input into it, of course, with the interior and some more little aspects that I didn't know, or that I don't know what to do with because he didn't do over there. So you guys, I'm going to get on with that. I just want to give you guys that quick little update, and you guys, it's starting to really take shape. Alright guys, so we are back. Now, I'm not even kidding when I say this, guys. I've worked for a good few hours on this house. Like, no, really, guys, when I say this, I've worked for quite a lot of hours on this house. I mean it, guys. I'm not going to say I'm the only one, because a lot of people have helped kind of, take this kind of, the original house down and just do a lot of stuff you're about to see, but there's been so much work going to this house. It is unreal. Now, we've currently not got it finished. It is almost done. I'm actually currently up at the mob grinder real quick, just grabbing some wool. If anybody doesn't know, you actually get wool basically from the mob grinder because of string. There's there. There should be a lot more than that, actually. Someone has been robbing me on my string. Son of a gun. Someone has been robbing me of the string. Let me just see how much actual wool we can make. So, hold on 1 second. Alright, let's see. I think we're going to be able to make, just under a stack, which is not too bad. It's not exactly amazing. I was looking actually, or hoping for some more, but it's still not too bad, guys. But yeah, so listen, guys, when I see this, as I said, like, genuinely, we've been working so hard in this house. It is unbelievable. Like, really, I do mean it, guys. Now, let me just fly for starters right down to Mr. Promo's original old house. I'm trying to avoid this. You've probably just seen a little bit of a sneak peek of it there. But basically, guys, if I didn't say in the last clip, or if I didn't show it in the last clip, me and Jack, or me and Exclusive Jack, whatever you want to call him, we actually originally were taking down Mr. Promo's house. Now, I don't know if I showed it on camera, I probably didn't, but we were tearing down Mr. Promo's original house. This is the original kind of frame and area for, of course, as you can see over here as well, this is like the little kind of thing that was outside this house. Get the F out of here. But it says Mr. Promo's land. It's, the typical Mr. Promo kind of sign to warn you. Kind of, I guess, amazingly as well, is the fact that Mr. Promo's entire house was never actually touched. No one really went near it. Although there was a few people that actually did occasionally trying to, try and kind of explore and slide it. No one really ever disturbed it. But you guys, so I guess kind of finally we can actually remove this kind of little sign here, so we can get rid of this right now, because this is no longer Mr. Promo's land. And now it's just a dormant piece of land that we can maybe reuse in the future for another project, who knows. But for right now, guys, Mr. Promo's house is inside the town. So let me just show you all how this is looking so far. Now, the design itself, as I already said, previously before you made this video, or before I really got into the video too much, this house was going to have to be changed quite a little bit because of the interior. Brian never, or Mr. Promo, he never actually done the interior himself. He just never finished it himself. He designed the entire house, never finished the interior, and that kind of left a point where I was stuck with the idea of designing it. Now, Rookie, I gotta give props to Rookie Paw. Jack, or Exclusive Jack, he helped me tear down the entire house and put this house a little bit more together. Rookie, though, has been a massive help when it came to actually doing the interior, because he's been able to help me do some stuff faster. As you can see, we've added some vines around the building. We also added a little farming area because Brian's gonna need a farm. Nonetheless, every player in Woodbury has unlimited food technically now because of the farms. But we still like to have some sort of kind of way to have our own kind of independence and have our own kind of co-living area, which is what these farms become useful for. As you can see, there's Rookie right there to my right. He's just sitting chilling over there. But yeah, so we added some vines all the way around the building just to make it look a little bit more kind of camouflaged. I know it probably does look a little bit kind of dumb because that's just been made, but trust me, over time this will start to kind of fit in and kind of fill in a little bit more. Inside, straight up front, you can see this place looks just fantastic. Really does. The staircase is a little bit kind of wonky right now. We need to have some sort of railing in. But in general, just interior just looks fantastic, guys. I'm going to add a kitchen in there in a minute. By the way, we're going to start work on that. Through, you can see right through to this little kind of garden, Mr. Promos. We just got this lovely little kind of garden area that just looks fantastic, guys. Now, upstairs, I did end up adding the windows in all the corners, you know, in this corner, and this corner. However, it just was not enough light. You know, having this one little window in the entire house, but only 3 times, it just doesn't give you enough light. In this house, it was looking too much like a church or like a witch's kind of hut. It just, in general, didn't look right. I forgot this window for some reason. But as you guys can see, like, undoubtedly right away, with these windows being like, originally it was going to be 1 high, and then I was like, alright, I'll try 2, then I was like, I'll try 3, and just 3 just was so much better, because as you can see from here, you know, we can get a full view of the whole of Woodbury. I know from here it's like, oh, that's not the whole of Woodbury, Joe. That's, you know, that's just Dylan's house. But straight up front, you know, it's obviously that's going to be actually changed soon, because Dylan's got a smaller house so Brian can see over. But, you know, you can actually get a lovely and I guess like kind of peaceful and relaxing little kind of view of Woodbury, especially from here. You can see you get the train station, you know, Wesley Tussie's house, a mob grinder. You can actually get a decent and I guess nice little kind of feel of Woodbury from, you know, the view here. Now up here we're going to add an attic hatch, but right now we're just kind of leaving that because I guess it's not really necessary, guys. It's, you know, I don't know. It's an idea Rookie thought of, but I like it. But, you know, in general, I'd rather leave this to kind of Brian. But yeah, guys, so let's just move his bed and stuff right upstairs real quick. We've already got the wheel and stuff, which is really important because I do want to start adding that for carpets and stuff upstairs. I'm also going to build like obviously like I said, a kitchen area, area for his chest. Just all that kind of stuff, guys. But I mean, straight up front, as I said, like I cannot stress it enough. This house does look fantastic in my opinion, and I mean, I know again it is just my opinion. You know, everyone's gonna have their own opinion on this house. Maybe some will think the original looked better than this, and you know that's their choice. This is again still the original. All I've done is add in some windows that are a different color, and yeah, they just add in just some kind of small but really different and nice looking kind of ideas to the actual building, which I think have, you know, fitted in really nicely. By the way, I'm making a triple bed because Brian, my man, loves to bring the women home. So Brian, you can have the triple bed, my man. You ain't gonna double like me or a single like anyone else. You're gonna triple, man. Maybe we'll have a quadruple. I don't. What are you doing? How dare you, man? How dare you? Damn, take this bed in the name of Brian. Yo, but nah, straight up front. We got that up here. Let's move some chests up here, and I'm actually gonna make a couple chests real quick as well. We got some jungle planks. I know someone's gonna be like, why are you using the jungle planks, Joe? Well, simply jungle wood is just not even useful to any of us. Like literally we find no use in it in the town. It's just not a design or not a kind of color that just matches with anything really. I know about anybody else. I don't know again about anyone else's kind of opinion on the wood, but for me, I just think it literally just does not match in anywhere. Right, so we got that there. We're gonna add in the kitchen now. Again, Brian will like if I know Brian, and honestly I do know Brian pretty well. Brian's gonna end up changing everything that I do here, it feels like. But in general, I know what Brian's like. I know, you know, he's not gonna change it because he doesn't appreciate it. He's probably just gonna change it because he'll be one of thinking, or he'll think, or he'll know that he can probably make it a little bit better, which is probably true. I mean, I can build relatively well, but you know, I guess I can't build that well when it comes to it, in some kind of ways. Let me see. Right, we'll add one here, one there. We need some actual. Oh, there we go. Some spruce actual wood. So I want to add these in the corners like this. Do we have anything we connect that to? No, we can't. Alright, okay. This just still looks good. I just want to keep adding in some kind of spruce planks. Are you gonna do that sleep spam thing? Are you serious, bro? Are you gonna play me like that? But yo, this looking pretty nice. Right, so like right above here, I'm also gonna add some library kind of or some like what's that, bookshelves and stuff like in my house. So we have that kind of I guess normal feel towards a kitchen here. I might actually add in a proper like little fridge here. I know it sounds kind of dumb, but I might actually add in a proper fridge here. I'm not too sure if I actually fill these areas in properly. I think Brian originally did do that, but again, I'm not too sure. But yeah, so we're gonna have the kitchen here, guys, and off camera we're gonna work on the kitchen some more, the bedroom area some more, add in some carpets and stuff as well, because obviously, you know, this house is gonna need carpets 100% to get rid of all that kind of just one colored wood kind of look. I'm gonna add some white carpet or some white kind of rugs in here, so it does match pretty nicely. Over here I might add a little kind of like a seating area, so like Brian can sit on like his couch with his TV or something. I know, again, I don't want to mess with it too much because I know probably Brian might want to add a basement in, which that would probably be the best location right there to build the actual entrance to the basement. But yeah, guys, that's it. I'm just going to continue working away, continue trying to make this place as good as I can, I guess. I'm actually going to add these in here real quick. I just thought about that right there. It actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, it looks not too bad. It looks not too bad at all, actually. But yeah, guys, that's it. I'm going to continue working away, continue adding on to the build, and hopefully, guys, we can get this place looking spick and span, I would say, for Brian. Alright guys, what is going on? So we are back. Now guys, I just want to say last night was the clip that you guys probably just seen. Since then we did work on the house some more. Obviously I didn't stay up much later last night because it was already pretty late. It was like, I don't know, 20 or 30 to, it was like 2:30 or 20, I don't know, 20 to 3. So it was pretty late at night guys. But I've been very adamant and very ambitious on trying to get this house finished. I've been saying this all throughout the video guys. Doing this house really does mean a lot to me because not only is it for one of my good friends that I've known for my vast majority of my time on PlayStation now, but it's also for someone who I don't want to actually have to see leave the team. I mentioned that earlier on in the video. I'm sure that, you know, after episode 30 we do what's called a refresh where a new player gets to come join, but we do what is called a refresh where we just check on the players that aren't really playing that much. And as of right now, just as it stands, Mr. Promo is very rarely on. So you know, it was getting to the point where it was almost at the point where I was gonna have to almost kick him from the series. Because like other original members of the series, you know, you guys might remember them. I'm not gonna mention their names. But in general, you know, people come and go when it comes to Woodbury. Not all the time, but it does happen, and it's just change. It happens all the time in any civilized place. But even in Woodbury, even though it's a Minecraft map or whatever, it does still happen, guys. So yeah, let me just show you this real quick, and yeah, let me just tell you somewhat what I think of it, right? So yeah, 3, 2, 1, boom. No, it's a train station. Sorry for something different, by the way. My throat. I woke up and my throat sounds awfully harsh. But yeah, straight up front, as I'm sure you guys can tell, we got rid of all the cobblestone or all the stone around here, putting all the dirt. There's still some more on the back. Built the farm obviously now, as you guys seen before. We got the windows in, all the torches in, and just added some vines over. They're really starting to grow and take kind of shape and form. Now, I know for some this might not look like the most practical kind of house and building, but for me, I really do like it because it's different, and that's what I love about some houses in Woodbury. There's very select few that I can get along with when it comes to design, that actually end up staying in Woodbury all throughout the series, and Mr. Promos is one of the exceptional few. Another person to give example to is Connor or Greg. His house, yeah, again, it was rebuilt and all, and slightly changed by me with color wise because it had birch through it with oak with and no spruce, which was kind of a weird combination, so I changed and got rid of this the birch. But it's still his design, and like Mr. Promos, I've only added additional like touches to it. Not changing it overall though, just adding my small little touches to it to make it a little bit more, I guess, Woodbury friendly. But yeah, let's go inside and have a look at the interior. So straight up front, as I'm sure you guys can tell, we got a little path there by the way as well. But the inside just looks fantastic. I still got these chests here, and I do need to move these, but this is still wolf axes stuff here, and there's also a chest up there floating. There's wolf axes as well. But honestly guys, I've got no words for it. It just looks exceptional. Again, it isn't finished. We still need to get some bookshelves in here in the future, and there's still a few things that do need to get done undoubtedly. Mr. Promo's probably going to end up building himself a basement if he actually does get on and, you know, do some proper work. I'm sure he'll have his own little kind of basement where he can actually go down and, you know, store all his materials. But the kitchen area looks fine. The entire downstairs area looks fine. The bedroom situation, that place is looking really nice, and that's why I love the big 3x3 windows, because you can see everything, which was, in my opinion, still an awesome addition. As you can see here, we got, you know, the triple bed duo, and or the, I guess, the triple, I don't know what you call it. We got over here obviously some more storage chests, some little carpets all around here. We had this big pillar in as well because you know, you need something like it's holding up the roof. I guess you got to be realistic, guys. You got to be realistic in some senses. But yeah guys, this is it. Now I know for some it's like, yo Joe, you're not really recording much of the video. The first like 10 minutes was you know, more or less destroying the house and you know, just kind of talking about building it, and that's true guys. But it's because we did have a lot to do in this video guys, and honestly to do all of it on camera it just wouldn't have fitted in. So I tried to get the best parts for you guys, and I hope that has been reasonable to watch. But you guys, I think I'm going to end the video there. So as always guys, thank you for watching today's video. If you did go to enjoy it, please be sure to smack that like button. It really is appreciated, and it does help out the channel a lot. Also, if you're new to the channel as well, please be sure to subscribe. I upload videos like this and much more every single day on my channel. Cough. But yeah guys, I'm on my way to 10k, and it would be very appreciated. And yeah, other than that, thank you for watching today's video. I will see you guys on the next one, and you guys, peace out.
Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery, and you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy when we're in too deep, and you and I, we got history, yeah.